Nothing real is ever achieved cheap. You earn every inch with bruises deep. Every rep is a toll you pay at the gate. Pain is the currency you trade to be great. You don't chase comfort, comfort kills ambition. You chase the fire, the pressure, the tension. You walk into the gym like it's sacred ground. Iron speaks a language only warriors have found. You don't train to look good, you train to be different. To turn your mind into steel, self-sufficient. While the world lives soft, you choose the hard lane. That's why pain is your passport into a new domain. Everybody wants results, few want sacrifice. You live on discipline, not quick advice. You don't need hype, you don't need permission. Your grind is a vow, not a temporary mission. Your bones remember every winter you fought through. Your heart remembers every challenge you got through. You don't live to impress, you live to evolve. Problems don't scare you, problems are solved. Every set is a signature, carved on your soul. Every sweat drop proof, you're committed to the goal. You don't get ready, you stay ready 24/7. Because your standard is brutal, your bar is heaven. Pain isn't punishment, pain is a message telling you growth has entered its passage. Comfort is poison, disguised as a friend. But pain is the alley that makes you ascend. You don't fear that burn, you lean into it. You use that blaze as fuel to push through it. Discipline isn't a mood, it's a lifestyle religion. You bow to routine and precision decision. You're building a weapon inside your own flesh, sharper each day, deadly and fresh. You young wins new way to work toward the vision, and your results become your ammunition. This final stretch is where the weak collapse, where potential gets built or it snaps. You're sweating out doubt, suffocating fear. You train so your spirit becomes crystal clear. Your lungs are burning, your heart beat wild. But this is the environment where beasts are styled. Anyone can lift when energy is high, but you lift when you don't want to. That's why you fly. True toughness isn't shouting, it's silent consistency. Doing what's needed with ruthless persistency. You are past the point of normal motivation. You are powered by personal transformation. Final minute, this is the edge of the edge. This is where warriors lean off the ledge. Your mind screams stop, but your soul says more. This is the moment you were training for. Pain is the passport that gets you inside to the version of you that can't be denied. You rack that weight, knowing what you became. This strength isn't borrowed, this strength is your name. Walk out slow, heartbeat heavy like thunder, knowing you embraced what makes others run under. Tomorrow pain will return, and you'll welcome it back, because greatness is earned on the toughest track.
Walk in with quiet eyes but loud intention. Every rep is a contract, no exemption. You don't fear weight, weight fears your consistency. You build strength through ruthless persistency. The gym isn't a hobby, this is a vow you keep. To take your softest parts and make them deep. While the world chooses easy, you choose demand. You sculpt destiny with a bar in your hand. You don't believe in luck, you believe in repetition. You turn discipline into your ammunition. Pressure isn't pain, pressure is your tool. It tempers your mind so you never fold like a fool. Weak minds run from struggle, you chase it, embrace it. You break fear apart and you replace it. You live like every rep is an oath written in bone. This is how real warriors build their throne. You don't train for applause, you train for identity. You're building your future through raw intensity. You're not competing with them, you're competing with yesterday. And every session is proof you can outfight delay. Iron in your palm, sweat dripping like rain. You turn every ounce of doubt into pure gain. Pressure doesn't break you, pressure makes you more. Carving the monster that you always had in the core. Pain tries to distract you, but you rise through the sting. You built your endurance for this exact thing. Your mind grows savage when the body is weak. You evolve through fire when the muscles peak. The bar feels heavier, but your will feels sharper. Your future self watches and says hit harder. Your lungs burn like hell, but you stay composed, because endurance is learned when the comfort is closed. Every second you suffer, your DNA rewrites, creating a version of you built for fights. Pressure is the sculptor altar, slicing through doubt, shaping the unstoppable beast breaking out. Now the final sets feel like concrete in your blood. Your shoes grip the ground like steel in the mud. You lower the weight slow, raise it with purpose. This is where champions tear through the surface. Other people talk goals, you execute silently. You dominate the grind so violently. You were not made for a simple life. You were born to endure fire and strife. Every breath is a victory, every second a fight. You're rewriting your destiny in real time tonight. You're not scared to break, you're scared to stay the same. So you train till your whole system bursts in a flame. Final minute, the realm where everything slows, where the body says stop but the soul still goes. This is where pressure turns into power, where one more rep becomes your finest hour. Your hands shake, your form barely holds, but this is where fear breaks and courage folds. You finish the last set with a beast in your stare, and you proved again you're built to bear. You wreck the bar slow, chest rising like thunder. You exit the gym with strength, they'll never understand or wonder. Pressure didn't break you, pressure made you power, and tomorrow you'll return to grow stronger by the hour. You didn't come in for comfort, you came in for change. You came to break patterns, to sharpen your range. Iron is honest, it never lies about effort. Either you commit or you stay stuck in desert. Your bones ache, good, that means you're alive. Your lungs burn, good, that's how beasts thrive. Nothing great comes free, it demands your courage. It demands your sweat, your discipline storage. This gym is your temple, this pain is your altar. This is where weak identities falter. Let them sleep, you have battles to fight. You're building your future, one rep each night. Everyone wants strength, few want sacrifice. You traded comfort for a king's price. Every lift you do is an act of rebellion against the soft world's opinion. Civilian, you don't need hype men, you have inner fire. Your grind isn't a phase, it's your empire. You're sculpted in a body that fear respects. You're forging a mind that pain protects. You're not here for aesthetics, you're here for inner power. You're here to evolve every single hour. You don't just train muscles, you train who you are. You sharpen your soul to reach farther and farther. The rep that hurts the most is the rep that builds. The rep that tests your will is the rep that yields. Anyone can lift when it's easy and light. Only the strong keep lifting when it's borderline fight. Your heartbeat is war drum, your sweat is your seal. You don't chase hype, you chase real feel. You're not afraid to shake, not afraid to scream silent. Your shrimp journey is primal, violent. You take all your stress and crush it with iron. You make fear bow down like it has no horizon. You transform the struggle into pure ignition. This pain is just part of your bigger mission. This is the part where most people break. This is where doubt screams louder than you can take. But you were built different, you lean into the storm. You stay steady when pain tries to deform. You refuse to surrender when your body is tired. You push when the world feels uninspired. You're the type who would rather bleed than quit, who would live till your entire frame feels lit. This choice to endure is the mark of the rare. This mindset to pressure makes legends unfair. You are becoming someone your past self feared. You are shedding the weak and the beast has appeared. Final minute, this is where identity is written. This is where the average would have already been smitten. You push through the shaking, you push through the pain, because you know progress never shows in the first rain. You finish your last set with your warrior stare, breathing heavy like thunder, ripping through air. You didn't come here for easy, you came here for more. You came to become what you've never been before. Now you rack that bar with pride and grace, because you fought your demons face to face. And when you walk out, remember the truth. Strength was earned today because the wounds were worth the wounds.
Walk into the gym like you're entering a war zone. Everyone else sees equipment. You see enemies that need to be conquered. The barbell is not metal. It is a test from the universe asking, how bad do you actually want this? Your warm-up is not gentle. Your warm-up is a warning. This is the place you abandon your comfort. This is the place you strip off your fears. Every breath is fuel, every bead of sweat is payment. You are here to build something no one can take. Strength built under heavy load becomes permanent. Everything earned here today will echo forever.
Grip the bar, feel the weight challenge your spine. Feel reality pushing against your will. You don't fold, you don't flinch, your legs bend. Your mind is stopped, the web beats it. Your entire future depends on the next rep. Because it does, this is the language of growth. Stress, struggle, adaptation. You don't grow when it's light, you grow when the bar feels impossible. You grow when the body whispers stop, and you reply, watch me. Every heavy lift writes your legacy in silent ink. This is how champions are sculpted under pressure.
The burn arrives, good. That means you finally reach the border between who you are and who you could be. Most people retreat here, you advance. Pain is not your enemy.
Pain is a message that says
Transformation is occurring. Your lungs rage like engines overheating. Your muscles shake like they're being rewired.
you do not retreat, you keep going. Cause giving up here means dying still weak. And you refuse that fate long ago. You didn't come this far to stay the same.
Time slows down, everything else disappears. No noise, no crowd, just you in the fight. You stare down the weight like a predator, unblinking. This is not exercise life, this is war. Your sweat is armor, your scars are medals. Your grinding is prayer, discipline has turned you into something rare. You do not brag online, you do not beg for praise. Your progress is quiet and real power always is. Let them talk. You lift.
Final minute. This is where the soul gets tested. Every rep now is expensive. Every rep now is costing pieces of your energy bank.
Spend it all.
Go empty. Destroy the limit that existed yesterday. After the set, there are no more doubts. After the set, the world will feel lighter. Finish like a monster. Finish like the kind of person legend on top. But rack the weight, stand tall. You survived another war. You built strength under heavy load. Now leave the gym knowing you are more dangerous than you were 1 hour ago.
Most people avoid hard things. You hunt them. Most people run from pain. You run into it like a charging bull that refuses to die. You didn't come here to feel good. You came here to get better, and that is never painless. Your muscles tremble, that's proof you're alive. Your lungs burn, that's proof you're pushing past the boundary. Comfort is a trap built by the weak. You refuse to live in that cage. You are not here to try. You are here to rebuild yourself atom by atom, one violent rep at a time. You don't come to the gym to show off. You come to confront every flaw you've hidden. You come to confront every lie you believe. You lift heavy not because it's fun. You lift heavy because it reveals the truth. This place exposes your soft spots. This place exposes your excuses, and still, you keep showing up. Not because anyone forces you, because you refuse to leave this world unfinished. You refuse to leave this planet without finding the strongest version of yourself that ever existed. You don't wait for motivation, you manufacture momentum with discipline. You don't chase hype songs, you create violence in silence. This is not a playground, this is a forge. The steel bar in your palms is the hammer smashing you into something lethal. Your legs shake like an earthquake, good. That means the foundation is being rebuilt. Your shoulders scream, good. That means power is being installed. Every rep is a negotiation with your inner coward, and you refuse to accept his terms. This part right here, the part where the mind begs to stop, that is the birthplace of legends. Your brain tries to protect you with fear, but you override it like a god with a mission. This is discipline in its pure form, doing what's required even when every cell inside wants to surrender. You don't stop for pain, pain stops for you. You don't slow down for hardship, hardship bows when you keep coming. Keep breathing fire, keep lifting like every rep is your destiny, because it is. Final minute, This is the moment that defines who you are. This is the moment people will never see. But this is the moment that gives you everything they will see. Push past the tremble, push past the fear, push past the voice inside that whines like a child. You are the master of the body, not the other way around. In the moment you rack this last weight, you will leave with a truth in your chest like fire. You suffer today, but you suffer with purpose, and that purpose is becoming unstoppable tomorrow. Walk out of the gym knowing this. You didn't win because it was easy. You won because you refused to be easy.